Hello and welcome back to our deep dive into World of Word games. Today we are soaring into the execute world of Wingspan, aka the Bird Game 3. Uh, the globally acclaimed engine building game from Stonemaier Games. We'll analyze its visual coherence, how well it's the sweet naturalistic theme, collecting genre, and whatever is artistry to enhance the player experience, and some of our discussions about why you should nerf Hummingbird, because Hummingbird is the too powerful this game. Okay, let's start with the box art. The Aesthetic Showdown. The box art is immediately calming and inviting. It features the stunning realistic illustrations of a specific bird. In Görkem's argument, thematic immersion. The box is triumph of thematic immersion. It looks like High-End or Technology Guide. It perfectly sells this fantasy of collection observation. It's elegant, signaling this isn't some chaotic fantasy game. It draws you in through the quality, not noise. In Demir's counter argument, honestly, but elegant often means invincible. On shelf. Görkem, you're prioritizing mood over the message. It's too soft. Where is the graphic punch that tells me this is complex, award-winning, and gym builder? It risks being mistaken for a simple nature trivia game. The design is beautiful, yes, but commercially, time it. In my tank, Demir Özpak is wallet, commercial risk. But Görkem defines the artistic achievement. But sometimes simple is the clean, and this is the perfect for me. The box achieves the rare feat, quietly compelling. It draws you through the elegance rather than aggression, which is perfect. Perfect. Everything unique and last detail. It's perfect. Graphical reflection of the game's gentle nature, the design prioritizes thematic mood over commercial aggression. So, let's start with the part 2, the rulebook. It's longer than some books, honestly, in my opinion. So, functions versus friction. The rulebooks need to be practical. In Görkem's argument, the layout is clean, constant in the color coding, examples of the green, yellow, blue for instruction is genius. They minimize the visual clutter by pushing the detailed art to margins, ensuring the text and functional diagrams remain the primary focus. It's clean, effective, information design. But in the Demir's counter-argument, his usability is undermined by structural friction. Görkem. Splitting the rules into two separate books is functional rulebook and thematic appendix is a flaw in information architecture. Why force the player reference two documents? The choice favors flavor text over seamless reference, adding unnecessary connective load. My take, I side with Görkem. But this game needs two different rulebooks. You need to learn everything. Because if you don't learn anything from that books, you can't play this game. And the hummingbird will destroy you easily. So, function habitat color coding is powerfully effective also. But sometimes Demir is right. Two guidebooks, rulebooks is too brain dazzling for new gamers just like us because sometimes board games just to play like the Monopoly. Part 3 Complementary Artistry Luxury versus Complexity. Three-dimensional components show a clear combination to luxury. Demir's argument material failure. Look at the X, the Dice Tower artistic realms. This is luxurious. But then you hit the graphical failure, the flat, cheap-looking cardboard, food tokens. This stark material inconsistency breaks the immersion. They invested in 3DX but skimped on resources you spent every turn. It's a visual betrayal. Demi's argument was good. You can feel the crying inside of screams on the inside of him, but Görkem's counter argument is also good. Demir, you're focusing too much on food tokens. Look tactically elsewhere. Heavy lining finish cards recede player boards which prevent the eggs from sliding. They are high quality, practical, graphical decisions improve the physical playing experience far more than slightly fancier food cheese would. Functionally, the competitors are superb. My take, I see the point about the food tokens. They're lazy, not gonna lie. But Bird Feeder Dice Tower, it feels like the true graphical hero for me. It's completely unnecessary component, but transforms the game table presence. The component more than any other proves the publisher committed by immersive experience. So, part 4, Great Design, beauty versus clarity. Let's shift the focus to player mats, the functional graphical interface dictates the gameplay flow. In Demir's argument, the brilliant, they are functional, they are dual-railed keys. The crucial graphical choice prevents cubes and eggs sliding and instantly communicates where everything belongs. This minimizes administrative friction and screams efficiency. In Görkem's counter-argument, they're arguing with them so much in the Wingspan, so thank you, Wingspan. Demir, you only see Ethereum side. The subtle habitat illustrations, the beautiful watercolor, background frames, the card slows perfectly. It's soft enough to distract from the bird cards placed on the top yet, distinct enough to make the three habitats of clearly different areas. The beauty supports the utility, not the other way around. My take, they are both correct. But most successful graphical feature is here action row. The flow, that's perfect. The mods visually guide the player eye from left to right, clearly indicating the cascading chain of the actions, which is essential for the teaching the game. This graphical clarity makes the complex engine building game feel intuitive. Part 5. Visual storytelling beyond the cards. This is my spatial view because I when writing this course, I said we need to tell about the birds. They made this perfect. We need to give a special part about the bird cards. So let's start. We heard the back and the forth components. Let's pause and consider what is the game does differently from purely visual standpoint. Wingspan achieves a unique success with every bird illustration. The art is not mere embellishment by a vital component that shapes the game thematic texture. In my view, greatest visual success is seamless presentation of the bird data. Science-fiction names, habitat, nest type, they made them pretty good honestly. They take their lessons pretty good. The combined with illustration on the card, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was perfect. This gives the player feeling holding a page torn from a personalized bird observation journal, not just a game card. The graphic design is so naturally integrates this information of the player, subconsciously learns about each bird's place, properties within the ecosystem. This is not just an artistic crime, but an educational design victory. This level of cohesion is rarely seen on tabletop games. And if you play the Wingspan, you will believe me. So, let's go to part 6, color plates. Cohesion music contrast. Let's discuss the overall color plate and illumination. The art relies on soft watercolors and high-key lighting. In Görkem's argument, the plate is highly coherent and essential to the game theme. The muted, natural greens, browns, the blues permanent visual fatigue over the play long seasons, reinforcing the sense of observing nature peacefully. This lack of harsh, stated colors of deliberate design choice for serenity. Damer's counterargument, again, coherence is fine but you need constant for function. While the illustrations are soft, the functional icons, example, food cost, nest times, use strong stated colors bright red for a rodent, sharp purple for a wildness. This is where the structural design saves the art. There are strong colors. Ensure the critical gameplay, detailed pop against a subtitle background, proving the function required a graphical accuracy. My think, Görkem defines the mood. Demir defines the utility. I believe the game's greatest graphical achievement is the holistic presentation of calm. Soft colors create a rare sense of relaxation on the table. Wingspan communicates serenity, intellectual engagement, which is the visual superpower. Part 7: Typography and Symbolism. The hidden structures. Our final deep dive into the typography and symbolism, small elements go often unnoticed. In Demir's argument, the typography is perfect. Serif font of the bird names in fact gives it a thematic educational feel, but the clean sans serif font of the card's powers ensure absolute, functional readability. This design duality versus beauty. Clarity is a total success. In Görkem's counter-argument, the true win is the symbolic constancy. Demir. The small icons, the food types of the nest symbols are rendered as simple, constant, and stylized iconic art. They aren't random clip art. They maintain overall cosmetic aesthetic. The tiny symbols feels like it belong to the same field, guide as the large art. My take: the success here lies in information hierarchy. The graphic design never lets the beauty art obscure the data. The crucial icons immediately legible, proving that the form function were given equal priority in every single small constant, which is definition of a truly coherent design. Conclusion on final thoughts. In summary, Wingspan achieves near perfect coherence, flawless theme suitability. Görkem's final thought: the visuals are engine is popularity, high quality art made a niche theme mainstream. In Damon's final thought: the design brilliantly balances beauty with the function. The icons are always clear, which is the true graphic success. The end word is the please nerf the hummingbird on the wingspan also because that guy is too powerful for everybody.